get stuck in your worries, your thoughts, emotions, and images of a negative future? If you worry often, you are not alone. Most people tend to worry about the future at least once per week, with more than 38% worrying about something daily. Some worries can be good to keep us safe and healthy, so we don't take life-threatening risks every day. However, if you worry about all the bad things that could happen, often imagining worst-case scenarios, and if you have anxious thoughts that interfere with your ability to do regular things like sleep, eat, enjoy friends, etc., then you may want to make some changes for your mental health. You don't have to resign yourself to being a lifelong worrywart. You can take control of your mind and train your brain to think differently. Here are some effective methods for managing worry. Exercise. Get up and get moving. Exercise is a natural and effective anti-anxiety treatment because it releases endorphins, which relieve tension and stress. They boost energy and enhance your sense of well-being. By really focusing on the mind-body connection as you move, you can interrupt the constant flow of worries running through your head. Pay attention to the sensation of your breath, your muscles, and how they feel as you exercise. Meditate. Meditation works by switching your focus from worrying about the future or dwelling on the past to what's happening right now. By being fully engaged in the present moment, you can interrupt the endless loop of negative thoughts and worries. You don't need to meditate for very long if you don't have the time, or if you are at work or school. Just a few moments of paying attention to your breath is enough to calm your system down and get you back into a state of focus and well-being. Write down how you feel and potential solutions. Writing down your feelings, what worries you, and brainstorming solutions is more valuable than you may think. There's something about getting the thoughts literally out of your head and onto paper that helps you deal with them more objectively. This action lets your brain breathe a mental sigh of relief, and it's an effective way to analyze your answers for practical solutions. Committing your emotions to paper seems like it would fuel anxiety, but according to a University of Chicago study, it actually has the opposite effect. Students who were prone to pre-test anxiety and journaled about their fears before an exam improved their test scores by nearly 1 grade point. If you're worrying about everything you have to do the next day, write down how you feel and then create a schedule for what needs to get done tomorrow. Of course, not all your worries have solutions that are in your control, so be sure to first identify whether or not you have control over what worries you. Meditation is a great way to help us become less stressed when things are not in our control. When we let go of what we can't control, we can focus on what's actually in front of us. Life can flow with a little more ease this way. Write down what you're grateful for. Take a few moments to consider some things in your life that you appreciate. Who, what, or where fills you with a sense of gratitude? Research suggests that when we take note of and cultivate increased appreciation in our lives, we feel happier and more optimistic. If you don't know where to start, try listing 2 or 3 things that made you feel good each day, or at the end of every week. It can be as small as the cup of coffee you had in the morning, or enjoying the warm sun on a lunch break. Our mind goes to what is repeatedly in front of us, and if we shift our focus onto positive things, our mind makes more room for positive thoughts. Eliminating all worry would be wonderful, but it isn't completely realistic. The key is to manage your worry and anxiety so that they don't become all-consuming. If worry and anxiety feel out of your control no matter what you attempt to do to manage them, it's important to seek professional help. You can learn more about how our mind creates stories that lead us to worry and anxiety and what you can do about it on the podcast episode, Stories of the Future, on a Mindful Moment with Teresa McKee.